Hey everyone, I'm Joyce. Today is Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. I am recording to the light of Christmas lights. So hopefully it's not too dim and it just adds a little ambiance to the video. I am talking about time management tonight. Just some things I'm learning about myself. I'm going to go over routine and projects, basically. So I'm learning that with my routine, I really just have a morning routine. At least I feel like that's all I have that is an actual routine. And I really, really need that. I kind of forget already where I was going with that. But I've been adding one thing to that routine here and there, trying to get, once I get used to having that there, it may not be automatic, but I'll remember, and go back to it. So anyway, I'm trying to add something here and there to that routine so that it becomes a bigger, longer routine. Anyway, and sometimes I get interrupted, or like I have an appointment in the morning that happens before I'm finished with my morning routine. So I'm learning to come back to where I left off. Or if I wasn't able to do it at all, well, I'm always able to do some of it anyway. Yeah, it often takes me until about, I don't know, 11 or 12. It depends on when I get up. It takes me until about 11 or 12 to finish my morning routine as it is right now. Um, Excuse me. And very often I will have a 10 o'clock chiropractic appointment. And actually, when I have my appointments right now, because I'm treating an injury, I'm gone pretty much the whole day. So let's say 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I get home and I haven't finished my morning routine. I pick it up where I left off and I finish my morning routine before I do anything else. It really helps me. Focus isn't the right word, but it helps bring me back on track. Otherwise, I come home and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do now? And I'll waste time figuring out what it is that I want to do. But when I get back to my routine and finish that, it really helps. So I will get into that, and I'll try to make it quick. I wake up in the morning, I make my bed. That is a new thing I think this year, maybe last year. Anyway, I make the bed. Just today, I started doing yoga because anyway, I won't go into that. I started doing yoga right after I made the bed. And then I give Jocko his medication. He's our senior dog. I take my morning supplements. And then I walk the dogs. Then I feed the dogs and the cats. Well, I guess you could say I walk the cats too, because some of them go with us. Oh, no, no, no. I get this mixed up. After I take my morning supplements, then I get dressed. Yeah, I think I skipped that. I get dressed and then I walk the dogs. It wouldn't really matter out here. I live out in the country and we live on 25 acres. So if I went walking in my pajamas, nobody would know. And I have done that before. Anyway, so I get dressed, I walk the dogs, feed the dogs and the cats. Then I wash dishes. Also today, I started exercising again. And I think it's really going to help to do it right after I do the dishes and before I eat. I'm also doing a oh, that's another thing that I wanted to mention. I'm gonna write it down just because. Okay. I am embarking on a journey. No, I don't need to be fancy about it. I am following a nutritarian program. It's eating. Anyway, Dr. Furman's Eat for Life. I'll actually show you the book. This is the book. And I am doing readings of this book every night. And that's on my channel also, in case you want to check it out. Oh boy, that's something I'll have to take care of. And I just finished the introduction tonight in the readings, but I'm actually on chapter 7. And one of the things that Dr. Furman talks about is exercising before you eat, which is probably a relatively common concept, but anyway, I was thinking about that this morning when I started exercising. I thought, okay, well, normally I eat after the kids eat, the dogs and cats, after they eat, then I will eat, and then I will do the dishes. But yeah, so this morning I did the dishes, and then I went and exercised, and then I had my breakfast. So that's a new part of my routine too. After that, I sweep the hardwood floors, and then I do litter boxes, and then I spot vacuum. When I sweep, I've got 2 piles that I make. We really need to vacuum the whole house every day because of all of the animals, and because there's gravel out here. I mean, we live out in the middle of the woods, really. There's gravel out here. We've got a wood stove going now, so there's a lot of dust and pet hair. We really need to vacuum every day, but since I injured myself, exercising, yeah. I have been vacuuming once a week. But I do just the hose. I vacuum up my little sweeping piles. So anyway, I do spot vacuuming. That's the end of my morning routine so far. On Saturdays, I clean the water fountains. We have 2 water fountains for the animals, and I vacuum the whole house then. Oh, I guess I should mention, because I started adding exercise into my routine that is separate from yoga. So I guess you could say I'm exercising twice. So I'm just walking on the treadmill at this point because my legs are fine. My injuries are up here right now in my shoulders and my elbow. And on Sundays, this is something new I'm trying. I take the dogs to the park. I did that 2 or 3 weeks. I think it was 3 Sundays in a row, and then the next Sunday, I don't know. I think I was in the middle of a project and I didn't want to stop, and so I missed. And then this past Sunday, I completely forgot it. So that is it for routines. And okay, yeah, coming back to it later. Okay, I started a project today, a cleaning, tidying, space management. That's probably the crew of Space Force, right? Space management. No, space making. I'm also starting a series of that once a week, making space, creating home. Anyway, so I started a project today, cleaning up a corner of the kitchen, and I didn't finish it. And it is my natural tendency to finish it, at least with stuff like this. I mean, because I do have trouble finishing things, or I have in the past, but at least lately and with some things, I just can't stand to leave it. Maybe because of my history of not finishing things. I mean, there are some things that I finish, but anyway, so, and this could be an all-nighter for me. I mean, this could be the kind of thing like the last project that I took on, which was revamping the pantry. I took absolutely everything out of the pantry. I cleaned the pantry, and then I reorganized and put stuff back, but not everything. Because a lot of the stuff that was in there didn't belong. But anyway, that I did not go to bed until 11 o'clock in the morning. And this project, I think, could easily turn into something like that. Partly because I'm not sure what to do with things, partly because there's a lot of stuff to the project, and also because I'm going to get really tired at 5 o'clock in the morning, you know. So that's going to really slow me down and make it hard for me to think clearly about what I'm doing. Anyway, I made the decision to stop and finish tomorrow, because when I took on that pantry project and I didn't go to bed until 11 o'clock that morning, I was down for like 3 days. I mean, yeah, I got up and I, you know, had a normal day, except that I wasn't functioning. I mean, I don't think I did my routines and my morning routine. And if I did, because I don't remember, if I did, that was all I did. And I was a real space case, and just, it's not good. I would rather be slow and steady, I think. I'm experimenting, than, you know, just be down for 3 days because I hit it really hard and finished it. It did feel really, really good going to bed at 11 o'clock that morning, knowing that I was done. Knowing that I was done with that project. That did feel really good. Who knows? It might be worth it to me to do that. And if I can expect to be down for 3 days, maybe I could plan for that before I start my project. And if there are things that I know I want to have done for those 3 days that I'm going to be down, I can get those things ready. Maybe. It's an idea. We'll see. We'll see how this coming back tomorrow works, you know, if I can keep my motivation with that. So that's it. That's it for tonight. So just keeping a routine, periodically adding to that routine. Excuse me. I mean, eventually my morning routine is going to be filled up. So I will start on an evening routine. I'll start focusing on an evening routine. And also the projects. I'm trying to pace myself, because sleep is important to me. So that's it. That's it for my time management update. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.